All right, it appears we're live right now, getting ready to do our A Cup race in iRacing at Talladega. We're still currently in the process of getting everything written down for our settings and everything. And of course, iRacing is deciding to mess with me with my taskbar again. So I got my cross weight figured out. I gotta get my rear ARB information wrote down. So our diff preload is at 25. ARB preload is at 0.0. Our diameter of our bar is 1.375. The arm is P1. Which is the soft bar. And we got our gear at 3636, which we can't really change. Happy hour race log is going to be 70 laps. We're not going to go through any tires. We're going to pit every 37 laps is what we're expecting to pit.
Hitting this lap.
Roger.
Thanks for the push.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. That's how we're going to play this. Save as. All right. I think we might have everything all ready to go for this. Let's take the thing out and drive it and see how it feels.
And they're going to do a little bit as well. Not even 7, is it?
That's clear.
Still getting used to driving these things yet.
52.287. Hey, that last time was good.
Well, thank you got their
Thank you.
Where is old Graham Cracker? Haven't seen him in a while.
He's been busy working a lot. Thank God.
I guess, right?
Also, he's already
That was a good lap. I didn't know that was a short lap for me.
Yeah, you usually hope run like 17, 1800 mark.
he was up to 330.
Yeah, he's pretty fast.
52.1.
Stay off of that apron.
Yeah, he done not very football sometimes. You know, the breathing gear. Slammed up. Pulled into the park wall.
He's probably not going to flip off.
From the rumors I've heard about them switching the Xfinity cars over to SUVs and making them electric and having them be a crossover, I've decided to start working on using the A car as my replacement Xfinity car. Because if they do it that they are murmuring to do to the Xfinity series, I won't run it no more. Because it'll mean buying a new car, which I'm not going to spend the money on something like
He'd
that.
be a lot more likable if he didn't have a mic. Oh, he also doesn't have that.
Working the bottom. That's clear.
We'll run a few more laps here. We've run in the AI with this car enough to get kind of a little bit of a feel for it, but we still need a lot more experience. We're still new to this car.
There you go.
What would get me is I would forget he was being a race. And then all of a sudden he'd jump on the radio up in the top of the volume that he said shit out of his phone.
All right.
Completely debunked.
They're in a draft, so I'm not going to catch them. So next time by we'll stop.
53.4.
That's classic.
We want to get used to being able to pit without getting any penalties coming down pit road.
Yeah, that happened like this is just before the last. It's been almost 6 months to a year. God damn. It's just really bad. I mean, I think he did it when you were well away from the restart, but I don't know why people run Mexico.
Today I learned you can get chat banned for that.
Here we come. Five one. Good, sure, Mark. Now, turn in, nice. You're gonna leave on me, you're not leave on the deck.
People reporting that. I mean, that's one of those things I'd like to make sure we back.
Go, go.
All right.
All out.
We definitely need to work on our pit.
Having talked,
So we're going to reset that. We're getting ready to join the race now. And I don't know why the hell iRacing decides that it wants to take my taskbar away and my screen. And when I try to fix it in Windows, it completely screws up my resolution settings, and I have to reset everything and recover from a backup. Sometimes it does, sometimes it gives it to me, sometimes it don't. It's a bug in iRacing. I reported it, but they won't fix it. Since I'm going to be using this basically as my NIS happy hour for tomorrow's race, I am going to not only stream this, but I'm going to record it offline so I can go back and watch it after the stream is over with, after the race is over with, and record my information in my spreadsheet here. Record all of my lap times and everything like that, as well as my tire wear, so that I got that information for tomorrow's race. Tomorrow's race is going to be 94 laps, I believe it is, which is going to only be just or about 20 laps more than what we're running today. And we want to kind of get an idea of what our fuel mileage is going to be. I think we're thinking about 37 laps for fuel, and we want to see what our tire wear is going to look like after 70 laps. I don't think tire wear is going to be an issue, but fuel mileage might be. So right now we're just waiting for this final warm-up run to end, and then that will start qualifying. I'm going to choose to not qualify. I'm going to start at the back. Number one, because I don't have a lot of experience with this car yet. Being called to qualify, and we're not going to qualify. We're just going to go ahead and enter qualifying. And that being said, we're going to go ahead and make sure our video folder is empty, and it is good. We got about 4 minutes before they turn us loose, and we go out and hopefully not get killed. our goal is to make it all the way to the end. We don't necessarily want to win. We want to try to get a relatively decent finish, but we want to at least finish the race. And we're just waiting for the qualifying to end. I got about 3.5 minutes. And then we got one out there that's fairly close to me in iRating. A couple of them are close to me in iRating. Our plan is to just finish this race in one piece and hopefully finish high enough to recover some iRating that we've lost this week. Got about a minute left. So I've gone ahead and started my recording session for the race data that I'll record after the race. It's a lot easier to go back and do an offline recording that's not on YouTube, so I can easily scroll to the end of the race and watch the lap times progress as the lap number progresses to get to the particular point of the race that I need to get the data I want. So that's why I record it as well as stream it. The stream is for you guys. The offline recording is for me. We have about 14 seconds left. Hopefully we don't end up in a big wreck. And they're starting us 23rd position, and we got a lot of cars behind us. So hopefully they don't fucking rear end us.
Oh, one to go. According to my sheet, you should be on the inside. As of right now, we're short of making it. The estimated straight field is 1,129. Earl, just another quick one here. Obviously, once he gets to pit road here on the front stretch, that'll be the best time for me to try to talk to him. So just every other lap or so, you might give me an opportunity to get in there if it's not too crazy. All right. Close.
Cup fuel full. Pit clear. Now let's hope we make it to pit road, or to our first pit stop without dying. We're still waiting for race control to let us go now.
We have 3 sets of tires.
All right, they just gave us the gear, so we should be rolling off here in a second.
All right, looks like you're going to be lining up behind the 15. You're behind the 5. All right, we need to be behind the 13. We're going to restart behind the 13. You're going to be lining up behind the 13.
Okay, this guy's got a number that's hard to read.
Good drive, everyone.
Slide back in that seat. Get something to drink. Get ready to go here. I'm going to be lining up behind the 13. Oh, man. Pace car's off. Yeah, smart there. Ready. Green flag. Green flag. Outside, outside. Clear, clear, clear. Working the bottom. The left side. Clear low. Inside. Clear, clear, clear. Inside, inside. Clear low. 6.116.
All right. Now we settle in for the next approximately 37 laps. And be ready for the caution when it comes out.
No, you're gonna take us out, dude.
It sounds like that's getting ready to happen up there too. And the first caution already.
Fucking caution for big crash. Hey man, I don't know. I'm sorry. Is it 3? Is the leader?
Holy shit, there is a big fucking...
Behind the 4. We should be behind the 23.
Boy, that was a fucking mess.
I can't tell y'all how sick I am of getting caught up in other people's shit.
Oh my God, my God.
You're going to be lining up behind the 20. You're going to be coming around the 5.
Nothing too.
Yep, he's fucked up. I don't think the wheel's supposed to be pointing that way when you're supposed to be going straight.
Alright, looks like you're going to be lining up behind the 13. Lining up behind the 23. Line up behind the 20.
All right, we're going to strategically go down pit road to let these guys behind us pass.
The road will be open.
Because I don't want to get run over on the restart.
You're going to be lining up behind the 20. Come around the 17. Get behind the 20.
Besides, this gives us a chance to practice stopping in our pit stop. Pit clear. We want to make sure that we don't.
I think we should be behind the 20. Alright, fellas, here we come. 5-way. At your mark now. Turn in. Right behind this side. Go, Mango, go, Mango.
Nah, that's going to be a pain in the ass. All right. Where are they at?
You know, I used to think it was so cool before I started playing iRACING how you got to drive the caution. My mind has totally changed now.
Now I want to wait for this 18 to leave. Alright, unfortunately it don't look like he's going to leave. He'd have left by now if he was, so we're going to go ahead and take off. He might be damaged, or out of it.
Should be behind at 4. Around 17. Some of the green just not. He should be on the outside, it looks like. No, might have behind at 12. They're going to be lined up behind the 12.
Alright, we should be going this time by. There's the 18 that I was waiting for him to leave, and he just stayed there.
All right, fellas, hop up on the wall. Ready to set this thing off.
On the outside, there we are.
All right, boss, get a good start. Ready, green flag. Doing good, man. One at a time. Doing good. Good job. Very nice, very nice. Advertise on the drive. We're going to take 3.591. Side. Still next side. Door 4 clear. Inside. Clear.
And they're getting ready to wad it up again up there, it looks like.
Inside, inside. Get up, my man. Going, you're on the way. Inside is clear.
We won't really start to go until about lap 60 or so.
Keep it up, man. Keep working. You can do it. The gap, 2.8, 57.28. Back quickly.
Damn, I thought I let off. You let off.
Yep, I knew this was going to happen.
The road's closed.
We good.
Yeah, I didn't think I had you hooked there. God dang.
You're good. I didn't think you did either, but he caught me sideways.
This is why I fucking drive through the pits.
Behind the 17.
At least until the idiots take themselves out.
Up into.
So we're going to do the same thing we did before, a quick jaunt down pit road to let most of the guys behind us get by.
It looked like the car got loose instead of me trying to. I just didn't feel like I had you hooked. Like the car got loose or something.
Open.
Don't kick me in the ass.
Get behind the 17. Six. Here's the lucky dog. Gonna have a lap down car coming. Go around it. 17. Should be lining up behind the 12. Clear road, open road. Negative.
Fortunately, pit lane's closed, so I can't come down now, but hopefully we can start at the inside.
Behind the 12. One to go.
Figures outside.
Looks like you're going to be on the outside, but you probably know better than I. You should be behind the 18.
hopefully we don't get killed.
Most off to get dug in. Alright, boss man, pace cars off. Be ready. Green, 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 green. Working the bottom, to wide side. 8.894. One inside. Go inside. Clear. Leader is running 13.974. Inside is clear. Go inside. Inside clear. Working the bottom inside. You know as you're coming. Clear low. You know as you're on the way. Clear low.
Well, 10 laps, next time to get back out on the track.
You can find it, buddy. I don't mind, man.
Damn, this is still the beginning of the race. Y'all racing like it's 5 fucking laps.
Horse, you want to jump out? Come on.
Yeah, just hold me up to...
Get them. Do it. The interval is 6.8. 11 is the leader. Inside. Still on your inside. You're clear.
Estimated to pit about 20 laps. Well, so far we've had better luck than we did in the Xfinity race.
All right, so I'm up in the high lane out of the way. So when it's over south there, y'all be a douche and put me in the wall right now. You ain't gonna worry about it. I just can't hold the line down and listen behind
What
it.
you got when you get a chance? The road's closed.
Damn, boy, I just missed that.
Should we start behind the 6?
Check it up in 1 and 2.
Man, my rear end has got a little loose and can do nothing about it.
I don't know how I missed that, but I think somebody got me on the tail end up there a little bit.
Alright, looks like you're going to be lining up behind the 6. Pit road will be open.
That was almost ugly. The brakes in these cars suck. Yeah, we're going to do a practice down pit road again just to see how good, make sure we get better stopping at our pit stall because we've been having trouble overshooting that damn thing. And this car is so hard to get into reverse quickly to back up. All right, so
Looks like you should be lining up behind the 6. Alright, buddy. Line up behind the 17. Coming, guys. 5 boys. That's smart. Now, turn in, turn in, turn in, turn in.
okay,
Leave on
what
me.
the hell is that?
Lucky dog, Eddie.
There we go,
Go,
stop.
hard, hard, hard.
All right, where is everybody else? There are a couple of them that are leaving pit road, so I'm gonna stay back here at the back, just so I don't get caught in a fucking mess, which I knew was gonna happen. Is the 23 gonna stay there, or is he gonna leave? All right. I'll wait till they get to start of turn 3. There he goes. I don't know if that guy's going to leave or not, so I'm going to just go ahead and go. That's the 18. He's still sitting there. He's probably doing repairs.
How many cautions have we had already?
2 or 3 of them at least.
I think 3, and I think that was the 4th one.
Alrighty. Don't wreck the fucker coming off pit road. That would be embarrassing.
Line up behind the 10.
might start slowing this thing down so I don't come flying into them at 80,000 miles an hour. I might do some master cylinder tuning on this thing to try to get the brakes better than they are before tomorrow's race. I might go to a little bit bigger master cylinder in the front and maybe a little larger in the rear to try to balance them a little bit more.
Hey Chris, when does your guys' league run again? I remember last week I was in with you, you were talking about it.
Outside, so.
Talking about the CTG stuff?
Yeah, I think you were saying something about that league, like a few days ago. Someone was asking about it.
Yeah, we run on.
We'll play with that after this race is over. We'll go into a test session and we'll tune on the brakes a little bit more.
Full wide.
Try to get them
And
better.
Wednesdays, when it starts back up in the season, a couple of weeks, we'll run on Wednesday. And then dirt is on Thursday.
I got you. I appreciate it. I will keep a lookout for it because I got a couple people.
Now that I've got around you, 13, don't run me over on the restart.
Man, that's awesome. Love to have you. I can repost the Discord after the race if you need me to.
Alrighty.
Catch your breath. Easy on the tires, remember? Pace car off if you're ready. Ready. Green flag. Meter running 16.196. 3.40. Got it. Inside. Still inside. Still inside. Still inside. Clear inside. Inside. Oh, Earl, get him out of there. Clear. Inside. Nice easy through the traffic. Clear.
Alright, just hang on to the field and till our pit stop. If we stay green. Boy, we come up on them quick. All right. Anybody that might be watching in chat, I can't see the chat window, so I won't be able to respond if you ask a question or something. We're up to 19th position. But they're not done wrecking yet either. sit in here, pull in here and settle behind the 7 for now. Well, he's got damage though, so he's not going to be real fast probably.
P15 gives the fastest time on the racetrack. 49.669, 52.912. This one is the leader.
Yeah, these things don't walk around nearly as much as the Xfinity car and the truck does. These are a lot more stable. The Xfinity car with that new aero package, that goddamn thing's got so much aero wobble you can't drive the fucker straight to save your life.
53.443.
22. What are you doing, man?
So for the super speedway vehicles, this and the ARCA car are probably the best two driving.
Hey, the 11 car's not in the lead anymore, so you probably don't want to push into him, otherwise he's going to spin the leader and take half the field.
Yeah, if he keeps checking out in the turn, he's going to have to run on him. He's going to have to straight away.
Fast guys were at 50.031.
I probably would have been able to stay in the lead.
Alright, estimate about 10 laps to pit. 11 laps, something like that. 10 laps. We're thinking about lap 37 will be due for fuel. Yeah, that guy, he's damaged, so I'm going to go ahead and get around him. He ain't got no speed.
I'm not even looking at you, dude. I'm just going to do my best to hold it near the yellow, and you lock into me, you can push me wherever you want. Just try not to slam me in the corner.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep this 22 from slamming the shit on the side on outside. That's good.
No, you're good. I'm just letting you know my plan is to wrap the yellow, and if you feel comfortable enough like you learned my line, just push me wherever, just be gentle in the corners.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, even drafting me, he's not got any speed. And he's actually slowing us both down. But he is helping me a little bit. If this car gets by itself down the backstretch, it'll do about 179, 180. So even with him drafting me, he's got enough damage that we can't get above,
11,
really above what I can do by myself.
So you're in about 5 or 10 laps. I'm assuming you're probably going to need the pit.
I've got you.
All right, coming up to lap 30.
You just let me know when you need to go, and we'll go.
Are you going to put with me?
I don't know where the closest person with a similar amount of fuel to me is, so and I really don't want to get left out like 6 cars. Oh, okay, copy that.
All right, we're 7 laps from our pit stop.
You got it still out there.
52.853.
Run the high qualifying line here to keep our speed up as high as we can.
Last car, please stay high. Thank you.
All right, from what I can see, it looks like the leaders are a ways back. Not too far back. I don't got a good guy to draft with, so that will catch me pretty soon. But I got to pit in about 5 laps anyway. Yeah, that 7's got so much damage we can't do anything together. Even with him drafting me, he can't really help me all that much. The leader's just now coming out of turn number 1, or turn 2 rather. He's just coming onto the back straight, and we're in the middle of 3 and 4. So if the caution don't come out before too long, we're going to be starting to look at being in trouble.
You said 12? Yeah, just under 12. Alright, sounds good. Yeah, let's shoot for lap.
They must have taken fuel during a caution,
40.
and I did not, so.
Queuing up now.
I won't push it too far just in case people try and shortcut it. Okay.
The only reason the 7's able to stay with me is because he's using my draft. because the leader is going to be coming. Hey, number 7, in case you're not aware, the leader will be coming up on us here pretty soon, so you might want to get to the high side with me.
How much fuel you got left, bro? Okay, Bobby, when you get ready to pit, let me know and I'll pit with you, okay? Just so you have a traffic partner.
53.533. Meter is running 50.38.
Leaders, me and the 7 are going to stay on the high side.
Next time by, next time by.
Inside. So there at the bottom, 53.605. Still there. Still inside. Clear. Inside.
Yep, leader's hitting this time around. Leader is hitting this time around.
Working the bottom.
On the
You'll put it
apron.
inside. Give it another way, heading here in a couple. Bit of low.
You hear that? 22 is hitting, don't rear end though.
Clear. Inside.
Give me
Clear here. Working the bottom. Inside. There. Still inside. Still there on the bottom. Gotta be quick work.
I thought the 3 was going to kill us for a second.
Inside is clear. Inside. Clear low. Inside. Leaders on pit road. Clear inside.
Cup fuel full.
This time. Get us a solid this time here, guys. Come on, let's do this right this time.
We are off by about 3 laps on our pit stop estimate.
One 24 away from it.
You might be too far out ahead now.
Here we go, fellas. The road 5-1. Short mark. Now, turn it.
I got a drive through, boys, so don't worry about me, but I'll hold off on it for
Show
a
tire
couple
info.
laps at least, try and get us. Hey, I got a drive through too. You want to go together?
Show lap
go,
timing.
Let's go. Right now or next time? Right now, right now, right now.
Go, man, go, go, man, go, 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 go.
Now.
Zero speed.
All right. We should be good to the end now.
I don't even know how I got a drive through.
38.455.
And everybody and their brother just flew by us. That's expected though, because we're pitted off of everybody else's schedule. Or off sequence.
one car east end trying to check up a little bit so I can catch it.
Clear's on pit road.
All right, the 7 is behind us a ways. He's damaged, so we're not going to worry about him.
Two, 25, 4, 6, and 9 is the leader.
He says he is coming. I'm going to go to the high lane.
Okay, the leader's actually ahead of us. He's just going into turn 3 right now. So we won't see him again until either there's a caution or he comes up to lap us again. Right now we're 2 laps down.
Fastest time on the track was 51.941.
And we're kind of stuck out here without any help.
2.262.
Alright, let's see if we can keep our momentum up here.
Okay, so you can
10-4, 17. 13, 17, fitting this time by.
It's clear 23.
And 27 is the leader. 54.518. Car's going to be behind us.
The 7 must have pitted, if I had to guess. Alright, coming a bunch of them up behind us now. We're going to try to jump in on their draft train if we can.
Clear.
Try to settle in with them.
Oh no, 23 disappeared. You scared the life out of me, so you just disappeared for like the entire back street.
That ain't good. You know, at least if he disappears and you hit him, you can say you didn't see him.
Car is out. Watch out.
Where's that
You're
car
ready with,
coming
there you go. You're ready with that brake speed stuff, guys. You're forward.
That is phenomenal. Hopefully enough people stuck out so that we can get some weight around so let me get back on that lead. Yeah, hopefully.
Alright, I'm not high enough up to get the lucky dog, so we are where we're at.
8, you gotta go by me. 4, where you at? You gotta go by 5 here.
Alright, get on the winders.
That was some good running, Tyler. I wasn't trying to push you. I was just staying right behind you.
All right, we're going to strategically go down pit road and just make sure that nobody's behind us on the restart.
Check up on the back straight.
Oh, Jesus Christ, they did. Are they ever?
Pit road is open.
Yeah, there's the 7.
Go line up behind the 11.
Actually, we'll just stay out, I think. Gain some positions this way. We're gaining on the ones that are taking the pit road now.
All right, we need to be behind the 2, 18. Got the lucky dog.
We're going to have 23 laps to go.
Coming to your outside. You're going to be lining up behind the 25. You should be behind the 22.
How did you not get a wave around there? What? The 23 didn't pit, and I don't know why, because he's on a 30 lap stint. There's no way he has enough fuel to make it, so, but he didn't stay out, so. Man, that's messed up.
Show fuel.
Hey, at least me and you are next up for lucky dog, so we'll be on.
And we've got enough for about 30 laps of fuel.
Just don't get caught up in anything.
Show lap timing. Show lap timing.
Yeah, I definitely foresee at least 2 more cautions coming through with this, but the problem is going to be, for us, is going to be staying away from being in them.
All right, we're 48 laps, so it's going to be about 22 lap shootout. So fuel-wise, we should be good.
Yeah, my race is pretty much over on lap 3.
That's unfortunate, man. I hate to hear that people's races get ruined and over, like, dumb stuff, too, but it's just the nature of iRacing, I guess. I mean, hell, the real life O'Reilly series didn't even make it a full lap, so, I mean, it is what it is, I guess.
Well, hey, I got a really cool clip of a car, like, spinning in the air doing 360s.
Well, luckily, we've turned enough laps for it'll count for our participation credits if something does blow us out of the water.
Restart a little bit. We will be on the outside. They could be lining up behind the what? Behind the 8. Go line up behind the 10.
11, we gotta let the whole field pass us. I would just sit on the apron for a second.
Go line up behind the 6. Get behind the 6. I think we should be behind this 1.
All right, we're sitting 18th.
Sorry about that, 21. I guess the spotter doesn't like to do his job under caution.
Oh, you're all right. We didn't hit each other, so we're good.
Good thing my fire suit's brown, you know what I'm saying?
I hear you. Luckily, I seen you, so I was able to kind of help get out of the way.
Buddy, let's get ready to roll here. Make sure your tires are cleaned off. Double check those bolts. All right, boss man, pace cars off. Green. Clears at 13.259, 12.381.
Come on, if you want to get down, I'll let you in.
Get him out of the way, Earl.
I was kind of hoping to get a lap back and give you the lucky dog, but I have a feeling that's not going to happen.
Still there. Earl, let's get a little over the flapper. Clear low.
Now, of course, I'm behind the 7, which he ain't fast enough. So I'm going to have to get around him quickly before the field gets too far away.
Straight away.
How about you, man?
Caution, caution.
Ooh,
Look here, nothing clear.
that was too close for comfort. That made me pucker my butthole up pretty good.
All right, buddy. Line up behind the 7. You should be behind the 7. Got 20 laps to go right now when you cross the stripe.
Show tire info. Yeah, I think we're good on tires. I don't think we're going to have to worry about tires tomorrow either. We should be able to run the 94 laps tomorrow without tires being an issue at all. It's going to come down to fuel just like today is. Show lap timing. The 7, he's 1 lap ahead of me.
Pit road.
How the hell did that happen? How did I lose a lap to him?
Should be starting behind the 7.
Because he's got damage. And I'm damage free. Unless it was when I was on pit road waiting for the field to go by, he got by me and got a lap that way.
Any chance all the leaders doing a pit here so I can get a waiver on? Thanks. Maybe, I might just be crazy here, but I think there's a way to get 50 laps out of
Line
your
up
car
behind the 7.
on one, fuel stop, because the 23 is still out.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 4.
You can get through the whole thing with just one fuel stop.
1. Get the lucky dog. Go, Matt, car coming. All right, we need to be behind the 4.
Now the 1 car, when he passed me under caution, I didn't realize he was that close.
You'll be lining up behind the 19. line up behind the 19.
A lot can happen though, because
You can take it to the end now, huh?
we got about
Oh, I need one more caution.
28 laps to go, I think.
It'll probably happen 11. The guys will start getting antsy because we're 15 to go. They'll make a dumb move and spin, and you'll be right behind me again. It's okay.
There's probably a lot of
Yeah, I
truth
know.
to that.
Yeah, he's probably right, but it'll probably be within 5 laps.
And y'all gotta have faith, man. Have faith.
Taking a lot of people here to
I
drive
think we
like
should be
fucking
behind the
idiots.
19.
I mean, everybody's gonna make mistakes. I mean, I did a while ago. It just didn't feel like I had it good. It felt like the car was
All right, buddy. Line up behind the 17.
I mean, I know I don't have that many like that. You know what I'm saying?
Just so everybody's got the heads up, since I got the lucky dog, I have a end of line command, and the 7 is currently on the back straight somewhere. If he does not make it to us by the time we exit 4, I am stopping on the track to delay the green.
You can
I
line up
should be
behind
there,
the
don't worry.
17.
Yeah, we coming out of turn 2 now. Yeah, you'll catch up.
Now, Chris, you sound like old. And I'm trying to think of his name. Isn't that, there's a guy I know that races on here, but I'm trying to think of. You sound just like him.
Yeah, one guy sounded
Well,
almost
maybe he sounds like me.
kind of like sounds like Uncle Herman almost.
There's a strong possibility. I mean, I've been told I have multiple personalities.
You know how?
Maybe a little different.
You know how, James?
No, sir, I don't believe I do.
Yeah, you sound just like him. That's why every time I listen to you talking, I'm like, damn, he don't sound like Hal James.
I probably raced with him a time or two.
I thought start cleaning those tires up.
Yeah, I think it's like he races. Sometimes he races the truck dudes more than anything, I think.
9 car, what are you doing?
Hey, stars off, be ready.
Hey, you gotta watch him. He's working his way to the front. He doesn't care who he takes out doing it.
Oh, I see. He's trying to jump it.
Why is he? What are you doing right there? You want to give him a black flag for that?
I left the room with that.
Work at the bottom. 6.4.
Yeah, we just got a black flag for that. That's what I was outside, not inside.
Still inside. Clear low.
Well, if you want to get down, I'll leave the room.
After having damage, he's actually pretty fast yet. I don't know if he got some damage repaired or not, but I just wasn't able to just drive around him. I had to work at it. He's showing still one lap ahead of me yet. Yeah, for having damage, he's holding on pretty good.
Man, y'all are great at getting runs, but you gotta be working with people.
Alright. Coming up to about 10 to go here next time by. Actually less than that because we're showing 2 laps down.
God damn, fucktard.
We might have been too cautious at the start of the race and dropped back too much.
Come down, look.
What do you think, bud? You think you're all right out there?
Damn, boy, give me a shot. I was trying to tell you not to come
It'll
down.
be nice to see a car. Come around the 10.
Alright, there's one sitting down there on the
Damn,
bottom.
I got a hell of a shot. I don't know who hit me, but I was trying to, everybody checked up. I went low and somebody drilled me. Knocked me way up out of the jump.
Checking up, coming out of turn 2. Command to let space car by. Checking up out of turn 2.
That boy's flying.
I wasn't even trying to be like super aggressive or nothing, but dude, like I swear, everybody in front of me, they would have been lit up. Like I don't know what's going on.
One of the cars in front like the wreck, so everybody checked up. So I was checking up, and the car behind me, I don't know who was behind me, but I guess didn't catch it in time, but he knocked me way up there towards the front back there, and I was trying to get the car not to come down because it keeps from wrecking me and everybody else. I just let it flow because I think it's coming.
I said the same thing. I saw that 9 and how we were touching them. I thought, well, everybody's going to slam on the bridge. Well,
Well, one of the cars up front went sideways, and he sort of went down on the
You're
apron.
going to
I
be
think
coming around
everybody
the 7.
checking
All right,
up
so
on
we're
that,
going to
and
come
that's
around
why I
the
called
10.
all that.
Come around the 7.
What caused all that was over aggression.
13, I'm waiting for you to come up here.
9 more yet.
Yeah, hang on,
All right, we
Greg.
need to be
Telling me
behind
to
the
stay
19.
behind you. Now it's telling me to pass you.
Alright, got it.
This tank does some wild stuff when it calls you.
Yeah, I was coming
buddy.
up line up behind you. I didn't want to hit you, and then I saw the
Just
mall.
like
I
a car.
thought, no, let me pull up.
Got a fast car coming. All right, buddy. Line up behind the 2. Line up behind the 19. 10 to go.
Yeah, I got a penalty on that because they shot me down sort of across the damn pit road, so they give me a penalty on that.
Yeah, that's
Get behind the 9.
Yeah, I mean, it just happened so quick, man. The guys behind us didn't really catch everything on that.
You're going to be line up behind the 9. We should be behind the 19.
Where you at, 11?
I'm getting my lap back right now.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, it won't be let you come back find me. I think it's
You're lining up behind the 19.
All right. Yeah, we'll definitely be doing some running after this is over with and tuning on our master cylinders to find out which brakes are locking up first.
All right, looks like you're going to be lining up behind the 19.
Anybody watch the operate?
I didn't watch it, but I saw Cletus got second, right?
That boy almost had it if he would have got into that nitro car.
You'll be lining up behind the 19.
And the 7's still out here and he's 1 lap down, so.
7, I got
And we're 2 down.
1 to go. I believe you'll be on the inside.
Can you go ahead and
We're going to restart behind us 4.
watch the end of the O'Reilly's race?
So unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get him.
The 7 just came out of the pits there, 11. If he doesn't catch you by the time we
Line
have
up
it
behind
4,
the
I
4.
would just stop and
All right, buddy.
delay the green
Line up
by
behind
1.
the 17.
I think I'm good now. It's told me to catch up to the 23rd. Where's everyone at?
We're exiting front 2.
Alright, I'm coming.
All right, buddy. Line up behind the 17.
I think we're going to be finishing 18th unless something really big happens. The 7's going to have to get. If the 7 wrecks, then the only way we'll get past the 7 is if he wrecks. We got at least 1 car in front of us that's on the. He's a lap ahead of us, and he's the only one ahead of us.
All right, we need to be behind the 17. You've been lining up behind the 17. All right, Earl, you're done, buddy. 10-4.
Alright, fellas, here we go.
Pace cars off. Be ready. green, green. Guys are on 17.066. Outside, clear. 7.495. Outside, outside. Still outside. Let's go outside. In and out. Side one.
Back out of that fucker before we get in a wreck. That would have not been smart to stay in, son of a bitch. When they're like that, you back off. And we've got about 6 to go. 4 to go, actually.
I'm hitting. I think I got a black bag here.
Well, this is where we're going to end up in this fucker. 18th, it looks like.
55.278. Back straightaway. Back straightaway. Launches out. Tell us what you got when you get it jammed. Clear road, open road.
Good job. Good job.
Going to be behind 23.
So what did all that aggression get y'all this fucking time?
Be lining up behind the 3. Get behind the 3.
Now the 3 was leading the outside line, and his comment makes it sound like the person pushing him turned him.
Well, my car is completely destroyed, so I'll be able to watch this.
Like, what the fuck?
Who was that?
Be lining up behind the 3. Alright, so we're going to have to
Oh,
come
well, the
around
Superman on the side.
Man of Steel.
Mangled still?
Looks like he should be lining up behind us 23.
My name is Jeff.
That O'Reilly's finished.
Behind the
Looks
23.
about like that last road.
Go around it 22. Good road is open. Road is open. I'm going to walk up the bike. It should be behind the 23.
All I know is our finish better have someone screaming, "Help me, Tom Cruise," or it wasn't good enough.
Alright, so we're going to have to come around the 22. Get behind the 23.
Now 23 is a lap ahead of me. He's in next position.
Hope to see you guys next week at that.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get.
Ken, I need you to come up here, please.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 23.
Come on, get around.
Damn, do I get a lucky dog or what? What's the deal here? Now I don't get the lucky dog. Dang.
You're behind the 22. Seven. Get the lucky dog. Come to the outside that car. You're going to be lining up behind the 22. We should be behind the 23.
4 minutes of
That's
repair.
pretty good, man. You keep it up. We should be behind the 19.
The cars to me, like, the other night I was racing at 6 minutes. So I let it go all the way down to like 4 minutes. The damn car is still like it was in good shape to run like it was running. I mean, it still handled good. I mean, it still run good, finished good, like third. I mean, the car was still good.
Yeah, I had 14 minutes on lap 3, 5.
It seems like they make cars tougher or something. I don't know what they changed about the car, but used to, when you had damage, the car wouldn't do nothing. And mean, he was stepping the draft up. I don't know how much damage you have to where it shows that, but I know I had 4 minutes and it's in his third, but
Yeah, I know running the late model, a lot of times if you can get a little bit of wheel damage on that right front, hell, it will run better.
It will run better. We call that a concrete wall adjustment.
give that little touch to it, huh?
Yeah, that's an adjustment I don't want with yours.
Nah, because if you mess up right in front, it might be sure enough not running good.
Yeah, I don't know how in the hell I drove through all of that on the back stretch. Turned right through the middle of it. Shrapnel flying everywhere.
All right. It doesn't look like we're gonna. Looks like it's gonna. There. Okay, this is a. It looks like it's gonna be green, white, checker.
Some of these guys might try a power move down there. The one. They could be lining up behind the 19. One attempt at a green, white checker here. You'll be coming to 5 to go this time.
For just a few minutes there, I thought I was going to get something to add to my VA plan.
All right. It's going to be green, white, checkered, so it's going to be a mess on this. Something very likely a big wreck is going to happen.
Man, how many cars don't bleed left?
Definitely not me.
Just crazy.
We need one more caution out there.
One more caution in that instance.
Oh, they don't do the 3 no more?
No, only one. I think 3 might only be for NIS.
Looks like you should be lining up behind the 3.
Y'all just slow down, let me come on outside and just get my lap back in.
We're going to restart behind the 3.
15th.
You'll be lining up behind the
What on
19.
earth is the 9 doing right now?
So we might be able to get a decent finish out of this thing. The 7's back there.
It's going to be a dogfight, man. It's going to be a dogfight on these restarts. Hey, start off, boss man. Be ready. Great. Quarter outside. 2 more laps. Still out there. 6.73. Clear if you need it. Pass the guys on the track or 15.051. Good job, man. Don't change your line. They're going to move.
I can't believe how fast that 7 is for being as fucked up as he is.
Outside. Still there.
Now I'm trying to squeeze in there, or what?
Still outside. Outside clear.
Yeah, watch it. Yeah, he's trying to squeeze it with him. I'm being nice today.
His name is Jim.
Oh yeah, he's aggressive, boy.
White flag.
All right, final lap.
54.5.
And they're fixing for a wreck up there, it looks like.
Outside. Still outside. Here high.
And there he goes.
There's the stand.
Inside. Keep after man. Keep calm. I'm working up here. Clear on the bottom.
Coming back up on the track. Right there, boys.
I I thought I was going to drill the 17 there for a second.
And I was trying to get you there. I was trying to get you there.
Broke on the top.
I got too much damage before. I appreciate
Turn
that.
one.
Oh yeah,
Check
that
the
was
flag,
close though, wasn't it?
I was close.
Yeah, guys, I appreciate the hard work.
Man, we got 15th.
That checkup,
Keep working on it.
spot out. If it checked up a little bit harder, I'd have you there.
Yes, sir.
The 19 just scared the shit out of me. Well, we know what to expect for tomorrow. Probably the same thing. Except we're going to pit about lap 40, it looks like. All right. All right, where's our spreadsheet? Fastest lap time was a 51.101. Last lap was a 53.839. Tire wear, we'll find that out here in a second.
People right back. Good shit.
Looks like 98.91. Tire wear is not going to be a problem.
I'm just happy I finished with 0x. Right, dude. The 3 and I were so close to having a 4x there because it got real squirrely right at the finish line, and you can't hit anything for like 25 seconds after the race ends, or you still get the incidents, and that's what sucks.
All right,
Oh,
save
because of the
this
Superman
as.
song put me to 8. I was chilling.
All right, we'll save our setup
Oh
notes.
man, we would have had, you and I could have probably gone 1 and 2 on that because we had a real good car set up there between the two of us. If we would have linked up coming out at 3 and 4, we probably would have won that, you and me.
I 100%. I was pushing. Even with the damage I had the 4 minutes, but I left that like 2 minutes before I was a lap down, and I was pushing.
And we
Yeah, no,
finished
we were
15th.
good there. I tried to get up into the 22 to help push a rear view. I don't know how your car was so fast still.
And
On
we
the bottom
completed-
lane coming out of 4, and I just couldn't get to him, and then he ended up taking out the car behind me. So that's where I got
68
lucky.
laps,
I
it looks
stuck
like.
up to the 8 and barely squeaked it out.
Yeah, I don't know how I was moving like that.
And we gained 2 iRating. Wow. We gained a lot of safety rating. We gained a little bit more safety rating than we would have gained if we'd have done a time trial, but not much. We got 0.15, and when I was doing time trials earlier, I was getting 0.9. And I had how many incidents? Where's the incident points at? There they are, I think. That's the incidents. How many did we get? 0 incident points over 70 laps. Then we only gained 0.15 safety rating. So we didn't gain shit for safety rating. So we'll call that done. Go ahead and stop the recording because we're not going to need that, it looks like. So that should be pretty much the end of that. Tomorrow morning, the NIS race starts. And that starts at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. And there'll be 94 laps for us. And that basically will continue or conclude the stream for today. I'm going to go ahead and go through and double check my brakes and see if I can try to get my brakes a little bit better. And then see what we can do from there to try to get this a little bit better for tomorrow's race. In the meantime, if you choose to watch me run tomorrow, I'll be online live at about 9 o'clock in the morning.